Yeah, this idea came up in one of my other conversations with someone else, is that the medical practitioners that people see, you have to look at them as they are the gatekeepers of the type of information they want to pursue to solve pain. So, and I say what I mean by this is that in physical therapy, a lot of treatment and a lot of focus is going towards manipulations and mobilizations of joints and things like that, dry needling and so forth. And it's going away from understanding the body from a systems standpoint. And I was introduced to this idea of us being the gatekeepers of information when I first started studying all of these biomechanics that I use in my videos from Dr. Shirley Sahrmann out of Washington University in St. Louis. I met another physical therapist there, and I was implementing this information, and I was starting to see amazing results with my patients. And I had talked to another physical therapist at one of the things, and I said, "Hey, how's this information going for you?" And he said, "You know, I'm going to take a little bit here and there. I'm a manual therapist, so maybe I'll use some of these exercises." And it was right at that point, and I said, "But it's really working. This is solving chronic problems." And he said, "Yeah, but I'm a manual therapist. I don't really believe in this." And I'm just like, it has nothing to do with belief. It has everything to do with what you're observing and the results that you're getting. And so it was at that point that I realized that I needed to write my books, because I needed to bypass the medical professionals as the gatekeepers of the information that people like you have access to. And because that information, even Dr. Sahrmann's students, who she's trained for 4 years or 2 years at their physical therapy school, abandoned this approach, because the overwhelming pressure as a physical therapist is to start learning how to manipulate and mobilize things and do all of this kind of stuff. And it's getting away. So she's like dumbfounded. She's figured this all out, and even her students aren't following it, because this is just the way the flow is going in physical therapy and chiropractic and surgeries and things like that. So that's why I saw my books as an end around, to give people direct access to information that should be helping them. And that's when I realized, oh, I've got to update this stuff, because I'm learning a lot more since I've bought these books, and that's what downloadable programs are. Mm-hmm. But that's what you're telling me, is that your therapist, they're doing their best, but it's based on the bias that they have in their mind, that this is how we solve this problem, right? Their bias in their mind is that a neck or head problem has to do with the neck or head. And no one's taught them yet that it has almost usually nothing to do with the neck or head.